I'm going to take you to a bunch of Japanese chain restaurants, and this time we're going to focus on a DIY style of cooking. Now let's get to the first location.
One of my absolutely favorite Japanese chain restaurants is called Gyukatsu Kyoto Katsugyu, and they specialize in Gyukatsu, which is a really delicious dish. It's basically like crumbed beef, and you grill it on this little hot plate here yourself at the table. It's kind of like a spin-off of tonkatsu, which is the pork version. It's like breadcrumbed and then there's the meat inside. Because I don't eat pork, when I discovered this, I was like, this is awesome. There's quite a few different chains, but this is my favorite one. Been around for over 10 years and there's a ton of locations. Each gyukatsu place you go to has a few different sides. And I've gone for the most basic set of gyukatsu today. It was like the standard one, it's the cheapest one. It was just under 2,000 yen, about 1,900. Comes with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 slices of the gyukatsu. And then we get a bit of salad, which is cabbage in Japan. And then to dip the gyukatsu, you get like a variety of different things. So we've got some, I think like a mixture of like salt, pepper, soy sauce, and curry. It's like a Kyoto style curry. We have like a raw, it's not 100% raw, it's like a half-boiled egg. We have a miso soup and some rice. For 2,000 yen, this value is just incredible. Anyway, so I've got my little hot plate here and I'm gonna start grilling. Gotta find my chopsticks. Oh, they're right here. This is so popular these days though with tourists. Like I think it was under the radar like for a really long time. And then people have caught wind of how awesome it is. So if you go to places like Asakusa or Shinjuku, you're gonna have to line up so long. There's another chain here called Motomura and I think that one just has insane lines. Whereas this one, it's in Harajuku, the middle of Harajuku. And I just walked in. So you just gotta be smart about where you go. Anyway, I'm gonna start grilling. Yeah. Great thing about like this whole cook it yourself method is that if you don't like it raw, you can just do it really well cooked. You can do medium rare. It's just up to you. You can eat at your own pace. It's really nice for individual seating. Like there's seats for big groups, or you can just come to like these little individual seats, which is what I'm at. I think I actually overcooked the first one. I'm gonna dip this into the curry to start with. So, I've got some curry here. Generously dip it in. It's so good, oh my god. Even though it's reasonably priced, I just don't come to Gyukatsu that often. I'd say like once every 3, 4, 5 months. And whenever I have it, I'm like, oh my god, it's so delicious. And the curry, it's very different to like a curry you cook at home because it's the Kyoto style. I don't know how to make this Kyoto style. What's special about it? I don't know, but it tastes almost like curry udon. I really like this red miso though. It's better, in my opinion, than the standard miso. Maybe this is also a Kyoto thing. I'm also usually so slow that they have to come and relight the flame. It's kind of embarrassing. I'm like, please do it again. So yeah, if you are eating and then the flame goes out, don't worry, you can ask them and they'll bring you another one to light. And if you feel like you're coming in the evening and you want to drink, they have some really good drink options. Like they've got the Suntory. You can get also a Kyoto beer matcha. Because it's from Kyoto, they're going with that theme. So yeah, there's tons of different options. They have desserts as well. I feel like they keep, wow, they have a matcha green tea soda that's alcohol free. Pretty good options. Okay, now we're going for the original soy sauce. It's like a sweeter soy sauce, not just pure soy sauce. Yeah, the best thing about this whole gyukatsu experience is just like each different bite and slice is a different flavor experience because 6 different ways you can enjoy it. There's also wasabi and like that pepper and salt combo, which I'm gonna do next, I think. Wasabi is really good. Oh, so yummy.
I skipped out on the desserts here, but I have a betsubara, which is what we call a separate stomach in Japanese, for this next segment. Today's video is sponsored by Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co, monthly Japanese subscription snack boxes. And I have the Sakura Co box right here, and if you don't already know, this is a monthly artisan snack box that supports local Japanese snack makers. Each box is carefully curated with traditional and seasonal snacks like mochi, manju, dorayaki, and so many more. And it also includes a signature Japanese tea, as well as a homeware item. This month, the theme is Moonlit Sakura. Look how beautiful it is. I love the color scheme. The box is also a special one to suit the nighttime Sakura because Yozakura is a huge thing here in Japan. This is what it looks like. And so it includes a booklet and tells you all about allergy information as well as cultural things, and I was looking through it earlier. It shows you some of the cool sakura spots in Tokyo that you can check out, the nighttime ones. It's all about sakura, like sakura mochi, this is my favorite, sakura senbei, I think these have got like prawn in them. This month's tableware item is a sakura wagashi plate, and look how pretty everything is when I put it out on it. I've got my dorayaki, some little biscuits, as well as my little sakura wagashi, and I went and brewed the monthly tea, which is the sakura hibiscus, and it's pink. It smells heavenly. Because the leaves are green, I didn't expect it to be pink. It's a really nice subtle tea. This is the first time I've ever had a sakura dorayaki, and I was just looking at the booklet. It's like got sakura leaves inside the white bean paste. That's so cool how they do that. So this is the sakura mochi. Oh, so good. This might be the best mochi I've ever had. I was thinking about this for 12 months. I'd love it if you join me in celebrating the spring season here in Japan by ordering yourself your very own Sakura Co or Tokyo Treat box. Using my link, you can get $5 off your very first order, and you can enjoy the Japanese culture from the comfort of your very own home. By the way, they've got a campaign on at the moment. If you get an annual subscription, you can get a matcha set. So you can make your own matcha, or if you do like multi-months, you can get another reward. So get subscribing and eat your Japanese snacks, guys.
One of the most common chains you'll come across in Japan is one you might already be familiar with because they have a bunch overseas. I grew up eating this when I went to uni in Sydney. It's called Pepper Lunch, and it's basically like grilled rice on a hot plate with beef. And I just got mine. It's sizzling hot, and I need to like stir it. So let me quickly do that. I was taking my time. This is super affordable. This only cost me about 850 yen. You can get a different variety of toppings, but I just went for the standard one, which is like a few slices of beef, comes with rice, egg, green onion, and I think there's butter inside. And then while you're mixing, you can get one of these sauces and add it inside. Also, you got to be really careful with this because it's super hot, like this stone plate, but you don't want to touch it. Oh, it's really hot in here. I'm sweating because of the heat coming off of this. Oh my goodness. This is such a good dish. It's so addictive. I remember discovering this when I was in Sydney, and I would go all the time. And at the time, I didn't even realize it was Japanese. So then I moved here and I saw it and I was like, pepper lunch. It usually comprises of like salt, pepper, soy sauce, and probably like mirin. But then the sweet sauce is probably like dashi as well. I love this. This is so good. I've tried to replicate this recipe at home and it's not quite the same. I need to work on the secret sauce and ingredients. And of course, if you have like the rice and you wait a little bit, it gets a bit like kari, so crispy because of the hot plate. That's my favorite part. Oh, and you've got to make sure when you get this to mix it properly. The staff will even tell you that. They were like, does she know what she's doing, this foreign girl? Like, please mix it. So the one I'm eating right now is called pepper rice, but they're also known to have like steak as well as hamburger, I think. So there's a bunch of different menu items that you can try and you customize it. So there was like cheese and I think kimchi and all these toppings, but I just really like the basic one. It never doesn't taste good. So the origins behind this chain was actually that the creator wanted to develop a fast food chain where you didn't need to have really talented chefs, which is key to all good fast food because you can't have a high like level of skill required. Figured out this method where he has like this hot plate and puts like the raw veggies and meat on there and cooks it with the special sauce, it'll always taste good. And he's clearly succeeded. This is a really popular chain throughout all of like Tokyo. I don't see it in Kansai much. I think it's mainly the Kanto region, but it is popular overseas. Like in Australia, I think I've seen it in like Hong Kong and the airport as well. So speaking of which, this location I'm at right now is inside of Meidai Mae station, and it's really cool because you can see the train going by, and it's for people who are just commuting or coming home from work. It's about actually 10 o'clock in the evening now, and this is a really late dinner for me. I had a big day working, and so I just popped in, getting my dinner, and yeah, I'm grateful for the late opening hours and the convenient location.
Today I'm going to be trying out a new chain here. It's been around for a long time and it actually originates from Osaka, called Kushikatsu Tanaka. They specialize in Kushikatsu, which are these deep fried skewers, and they're from an area in Osaka called Shinsekai, one of my favorite parts of town. The way they deep fry it is kind of different. It's got like this coating of panko and it's yellow. And this place is very busy. It's only 5:30 in the evening, but there's already so many people coming in to get their dinner. I was a little overwhelmed. The menu is huge here. There are so many different options, but I'm starting off easy with two really of my favorites. This is renkon, which is lotus root, and then this is mochi, so rice balls. The thing about kushikatsu is that you have like sauce that you dip it in, and for this chain they've got different ones in front of you at the table. There's like a spicy one and there's an original one. I'm gonna just try the original here. Like I said, my first time, so let's go. Still piping hot because I can hear them cooking it in the kitchen. So they brought it out pretty fast actually. It is kind of fast food. Well, it is fast food, it's deep fried. Oh, wait, is all deep fried food fast food? I don't know. So depending on what you get, it's quite cheap. So this one skewer for the lotus root was 130 yen and the mochi was 200 yen. So yeah, pretty good. This is a really big drinking place. So if you love your alcohol, come here. They have all these signs on the wall being like, you can drink at like a discounted rate, or we have this, or we have that. I'm a bit boring today. I'm having a ramune, which is a Japanese style lemonade. I thought it was fun. Like, I didn't want to just get a ginger ale. And you've probably seen it before. You gotta like get the marble down inside. So let me do that. Woo! Ah! It's overflowing. Come on. Yeah, I think lemonade goes really well with this dish, deep fried food. Oh, hi, arigatou gozaimasu. Okay, so I actually ordered something really fun on the menu. They had like do your own takoyaki, and takoyaki is also from Osaka, so this is crazy. Oh, arigatou gozaimasu. So I was looking for the menu and I was expecting it to just be kushikatsu, these skewers. And they had all these like do-it-yourself things, which is so fun. I love that about Japanese dining experiences. And I've never seen like a do-it-yourself takoyaki, so let's do it. I don't actually eat octopus, so I asked for no octopus. So it's just gonna be batter and ginger, pickled ginger. I know that's boring, but don't judge me too hard. But I wanna have my mochi first. Mochi can never be bad. Also, for 9 takoyaki balls, it was only 480 yen. That's so cheap. Oh my God. This is the batter. Stir the dough while heating up the iron plate. Pour the dough on the hot iron plate. My takoyaki is cooking. Once it kind of firms up a bit, I'm gonna like start flipping it. This is so fun. It's getting crispy. Oh my God. This is hard. It's so hot. Oh my gosh. Go, Sarah. Ah. Disaster unfolding here. My speed at rolling the takoyaki is so slow. Ah. That's really yummy. The batter that they've used for the takoyaki, I think it has like a dashi, so it's very flavorful itself, even without the octopus. So yeah, even on its own, pretty decent actually. The next thing I'm doing by myself is rolled omelette, so dashimaki tamago. This is so fun. I can't believe they have this in a restaurant. Like I do this at home sometimes. So we're gonna start by oiling up the fry pan. Da, da, da. I feel like this is such a novelty thing. Like no one else. Oh no, there is someone else in the restaurant doing this. And they're not a child. They're doing the massive takoyaki one. They have 20 takoyaki. Oh, nice. I'm gonna roll it out. So the key when making this is you don't want it to be too firm, like you want it to still be a little bit runny. I finished my dashimaki tamago! Yay! It could have been better, but it also could have been much worse. It's got that soft texture, look at it. That's good. By the way, when you come here, you will hear this bell going off all the time and the staff yelling something. It's because you can roll the die and win a chance of getting a free or an upgraded size for your alcoholic drink.
That's something fun you can try if you come here. I'm not drinking tonight, but give it a go. You might win. There's no really losing, I don't think. But you do have to buy the drink if you play the game. That's the only rule. I'm at arguably one of the most popular Japanese curry chain restaurants in the country. You've probably heard of it before. This is Coco Ichibanya, and it has somewhat of a cult following. And I'm not kidding, this is amongst the Japanese people as well as foreign tourists, foreigners living here. And this is it. I've come for the first time in years to try their curry. And you might have heard of it before because they have this whole ranking on the spiciness, and as a girl who likes curry, a mild curry, I'm a little scared because I went for, I'm not going to brag here, but I went for 2. It goes all the way up to, I believe, 20, but I went for a really safe option of 2. Because last time I came here I got 1 and I was already dying. So today I'm going to see if I cry on camera. It'll be fun. But when you order the curry here, you can actually customize it in so many different ways. You can choose the different kind of curry base, like beef, pork, vegetarian. So yeah, we've got dietary requirements covered. And you can add different toppings. You can add sweetness into it. There's a whole bunch of stuff. So today I went pretty simple, a standard curry. This is the beef base with the normal rice portion and a chicken katsu cutlet on top, which I thought looked beautiful presentation-wise. And if you haven't had Japanese curry before, it's usually very mild. It's not like Indian curry or Thai curry. It's a very inoffensive flavor, and I love it. You either love it or hate it. Time to dig in. Itadakimasu. Oh my god, this is so spicy. Oh my goodness. How is this number 2? I know someone watching is like, you are weak, and yes I am. I'm going to embrace that I am weak. I was researching Coco Ichi before coming here. Turns out there's over 1,000 branches in Japan. 1,000. Now that is a strong following. Having my first bite after years of not coming, I get it. It's a familiar flavor, always probably hits the sweet spot or the spicy spot, and it's cheap. This was only 1,200 yen. Or just under, and the cheapest thing on the menu I think is about $6.50 for just the base curry. Now let me try my chicken cutlet. There's something about like that crispy flavor in the batter that complements the Japanese curry so well. Ooh, I don't think I've ever got the katsu with it before. I'm liking that. Also, I feel like my tolerance to spice, with every bite, it's getting better. Although I kind of want a glass of milk. Do they have milk? I know, I'm like a child. I'm like, please give me my milk. Oh, they do have ice milk. I'm totally gonna get a milk. すいません。追加でアイスミルク牛乳ですよね。はい。I think one of the unique things about this particular chain is it's so customizable. In Japan, if you've ever visited or lived here, you'll know if you want to remove anything from the dish, add something to the dish, it's a whole process, and the staff will often be confused, not sure how to handle anything like that when you ask any kind of request. I'm talking basic stuff. Remove this, and then they have dietary requirements. This is a haven for us foreigners in Japan, difficult foreigners, including myself. The milk has arrived. I like how it's served to me in like a little Coke style glass. Makes me feel better about myself. Oh, that's some creamy milk though. Ah, yeah. Also, the base curry itself, not sweet because I had 0 sweetness, and there's pieces of beef in here, but you can add toppings like, I think they have potatoes, carrots, onion, and all that stuff. And I saw an interesting topping. They had natto. Yes, fermented beans. And I'm very curious about how that would taste, because that's not really the first thing that would come to mind, you know, curry, fermented beans. How are we feeling about that? By the way, if you want to increase the spiciness, it actually costs money. So I think I paid 50 yen, which is about 50 cents USD, probably like 20. But if you want to go to level 20 everybody, that's 200 yen, $2 worth of spice. What are they putting in there? I just don't understand. Why is level 2 this spicy, or am I that bad? I wanted to get another milk. Oh my God. Also, the funniest thing sitting here is they have these idol girls on one of the menu items, and then I looked inside. There's just like them posing with their favorite, they're posing with the spoon.
It's such a kawaii pose. Let's all pose with our spoons. And then you can eat like your favorite idol. None of them like the spicy ones. They all have either sweet or standard. Well, if you guys want to eat like me, you can order the chicken cutlet with level 2 spice and a beef base. But although I'm full, I need to keep eating and find the next Japanese chain restaurant. I have spent way too much money eating at all these chain restaurants, so I have come to a really budget place that specializes in something called chuka ryori, which is Chinese-style Japanese food. And oh my goodness, there is a moving robot cat, which is playing music, which you can hear in the background. But anyhow, this place is called Hidakaya Ramen, and it is so cheap. It is my first time properly coming in, but this ramen is only 420 yen. A whole bowl of ramen. This isn't cup noodles, this is made in a kitchen, I can see. Ramen obviously originates from China, but this is kind of more inspired on the original style. So there's different types of ramen. And this menu, there's actually a lot on here. We had miso ramen, ankake ramen, all kinds of ramen actually. There's like at least 10 different types. So this type of ramen is called chuka soba ramen, and it's like the classic type that is more inspired by the Chinese elements, I believe. But this was the basic one, the cheapest one. And before my noodles become really soggy, I'm gonna dig in. So, itadakimasu. Honestly, for like 400 yen, this is pretty reasonable. I wasn't having like any expectations going in. Yeah, this is pretty good. Like the noodles, they've got like a little bit of like chewiness to it. You could pay extra to get extra firm ones, but I just went with the standard to save money. The broth is just like a little oily. I think it's a soy sauce based one. We got some green onion, as well as menma, which is bamboo, as well as like a piece of seaweed. And I mean, like, it's not gonna be the world's best ramen, but you know, better than cup ramen. I think I need a bib. This is going everywhere. The pork slice does look a little sad, I will have to admit. I don't eat pork, so I'm gonna just leave this on the side here. Let me get a proper sip of the broth. Now, honestly, not bad. It's a little oily for my liking, but I mean, ramen is a fatty midnight food. It is not midnight. It is the middle of the day, lunchtime. So this place is known to do obviously a lot of Chinese dishes, so you can get gyoza on the side. They have a lot of combination dishes. They also have like stir fries. There's a big menu and everything is super, super cheap. So if you're on a budget, definitely check this place out. I actually love fried rice. I mean, who doesn't? And they had a half size of fried rice, which was 240 yen. I couldn't say no to that. And so they're making it for me right now and I'm very excited. They also had a half size of this ramen. So I could have got 240 yen ramen. Huh? It doesn't get cheaper than that. What? I think adding pepper to this improves it a whole bunch. Kind of want some, I want some goma, like sesame seeds, but I'll do with what they have. They have a bunch of toppings you can add on, like butter, which you might be like, what butter? But no, it goes really well with the miso butter ramen, or you can get onsen tamago, more negi, and yeah, the classic ramen things. Good thing about this place is also they have individual seating, so if you're coming solo, you can just sit in a little booth, and there's not too much interaction with staff because, like I said, there's like this cat robot that comes around, gives you the food, and you can just sit here in peace. It's not that busy if you come at an off-peak time. If you come in the middle of like rush hours, like lunch and dinner, I think it'll be pretty packed because this is a really popular place with university students and office workers because affordable, quick, fast, easy, does the job kind of place. Reliable. Fried rice just got here, the half size. This is the perfect portion size. I love it, and I customized it because I don't eat prawn. Not prawn. Well, I don't eat prawn either, but they usually have like pork or ham in here, and they made it especially without for me. Yay. So let's dig in. Fried rice is always so good, especially in Japan. They make it super well. I think they add ajinomoto as like one of the ingredients, or like MSG. It's always got so much flavor. So inside here I've just got a bit of egg as well as green onion and then the rice. And I think there's just pepper as well. I can barely taste the soy sauce. Usually when I make it at home, I go heavy on the soy sauce. So it's interesting. I gotta apply this trick. Kind of sweet almost. I think the best thing about this place is just the price. It's so cheap. It's really hard to complain about anything. So come here with the expectation of decent food, cheap prices, and fast, reliable service. But I think that's all for my food series this time. Let me know if there was a spot that you really liked or if there's somewhere I should check out next time. And I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye. Please like and subscribe too.